And hello, everyone, to another episode of Between the Ropes, which is our interview section, basically, where we interview all the different colors, that we review, basically. And today is no different. We got a special treat for you all. He is owner of one of the rising colleagues on YouTube, in my opinion. Give it up for JimmyJazz2, owner, founder, and commentator for PCW. Welcome, Jimmy.
How's it going, Mike?
It's
Glad to be here.
going pretty well, Jimmy. How's the weather down where you are located?
Uh, it's raining a lot.
It's raining.
Yeah, down in New York.
That's right. You're located up in New York.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay then. So let's get this thing kind of started. Um, PCW has been going very well thus far. So how do you feel that PCW will do in the future? Like let's say 6 months to a year from now.
Uh, well, I'm hoping it's gonna be one of the best in the top five at least. But the fans have been supporting me a lot. Have a few core fans that have been supporting me from the beginning. It's kind of cool to have those fans behind you, and I hope to keep on growing.
Oh, that's really good. I mean, hey, you gotta have that kind of core fan support. You have to have your hardcore fans, and then that kind of brings into the casual fans. In my opinion. It just it kind of builds upon it. You just got it's like a snowball. You gotta start. You gotta make that little core first, and then on.
Yep.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
All right. If any, what colleagues inspired you to do PCW basically?
Oh, there's a lot. Of course, like most people, the first call league I saw was No DQ. A lot of
Yeah,
people that was the
classic.
first call league. And but the one that really that got me to want to do this was mostly SCAW. That's the one that really got me into it.
Scott, we
Just 'cause,
review them.
yeah, they're a great call league. Got a lot of twists and turns. That's the one that got me to do this basically. But there was a lot of inspiration from a lot of leagues like DWA, SMF, a lot of them.
I can definitely see that. And I mean, you definitely did. I mean, in my personal opinion, I don't know if maybe it's because maybe Lone Star and you are maybe in the same area because I think he's from up in New York. You guys sound kind of like similar to me. It just seems like it. When I'm listening to it, like it just sounds really kind of similar.
Yeah, I picked up on a little bit of his commentating. I've never actually met Lone Star. I've been past his hometown. It's about 3 hours from where I live, though, going
Well,
down to
that's
the city.
pretty impressive. I mean, that's kind of interesting that two of my shows live within 3 hours of each other. That's kind of you know
Yeah.
that's wild, man. Alrighty then. Let's see. Next question. Do you have a favorite colleague right now other than PCW?
Uh, yeah, of course. But it's I really don't know which one is my actual favorite right now, because SMF was my favorite, basically, but since it's been kind of on a hiatus lately, I've been kind of going towards SCAW and DWA. Those are basically my favorites right now.
Yeah, and we definitely wish SMF will come back with their summer supposed to come back. So we'll see how that will play out. Basically, that's going to be interesting to see for the near future. All right. What is your favorite part of doing PCW?
My favorite part? I,
Yeah.
my favorite part would probably be just when I'm editing it. I just like when you get the entrances together by putting the music in and everything. I don't know. That's just actually my favorite part right there. It
Interesting.
actually, yeah. And my other favorite part is when some of the fans send me in some messages. Like this one guy, WrestleManiac. and he's got some number after his name. He sends me in like these long reviews, and that's pretty cool. And I like listening to your reviews too on your channel
Oh,
too.
thank you, Jimmy. Of course, let's see. I've got one more question. Then we will let you go on your way. If you could have any superstar in the car world that's not in PCW right now, who would it be and why?
Wow, that's a tough one. Uh,
Because you have a lot of characters who definitely are not like in every other league out there.
yeah. Well, I that's how I try to do it. I tried to get a lot of guys that haven't seen before in other leagues. I did have a few guys that were in other leagues in my league, but if well, I'd like to have the Super Dingoes actually as a tag team.
Really,
Yeah, that's a pretty cool
that would
team in my opinion.
that would be interesting.
They're just cool. I just never used them because that'd kind of be messed up taking that from SMF,
True.
as their originals.
Yeah, they are pretty much SMF originals.
Yeah. So that those are the two I'd like to have in my league right there.
Uh, all right then, Jimmy. That will wrap it up for this episode Between the Ropes. I'd like to thank you for again using your time to do this interview. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and also thank you for watching CAW all the time in Between the Ropes. We will be hopefully having a new episode of World Call News coming to you soon. We'll just be working it out. Thank you, everyone, and you have a pleasant whatever.